Hi, this is Kenny and Angie here at Abundant Acres Homestead. We got some chores we got to get done, and then we're gonna get you updated to where have we been.
Angie's out feeding the chickens, and I'll give you a little bit of an update. The chickens are being freeloaders right now. They're in molt, and I keep calling them a big bunch of deadbeats, and I tell them you better get back to work. You're gonna end up in freezer camp. Still not listening. I don't think they believe me. So that's where our chickens are at right now.
Freeloaders. Garden has been producing wonderfully this year. I have no complaints about the garden other than it just didn't get set up the way I wanted. But as far as production goes,
It's been amazing.
It's been a really good year. But it's starting to wind down, so we probably only have a few more pickings before frost hits, which according to the weather thing, it looks like it's probably going to be next Saturday because it looks like it's going to dip down to 35, and 35 is usually right around the frost area, so
Yeah,
we might have another week.
Yeah, the other part of this is I like the end of the part of the year of the garden just because I can feed all the animals, everything out of the garden. Once she gets the pantry all full and the freezer full and everything full, I come out here with a basket and I'll just start throwing tomatoes and peppers and everything, and the chickens get some, the cows get some, everybody gets some.
Boost School even got some benefit out of the garden. They were doing a fundraiser where the kids had to work for their money, and then they turned the money in for upgrades on like playground equipment and stuff like that. So Boo decided what she was going to do for work is she picked out of the garden and she had her own little farm stand, which she has been wanting for quite a while. And she did pretty good, so we were pretty happy for her.
Yep, she collected all that money and took it into school and donated it.
Yep.
Made her happy.
Yeah. And we got rid of some produce. Getting ready to do one of our favorite weekend chores and introduce you guys to somebody. So I know some of you that's been around for a while, you guys know Stu. Well, last week we added Sally. She's still not happy about me touching her. I'm hoping one day she might be our milk cow. I know people are gonna say she's a Hereford, she's not a milk cow. I'm gonna try to make a Hereford our milk cow. We just got her last week, so she really wasn't socialized a whole lot. So what we've been having to do is I come out here and she has to eat breakfast with me. But it started out, we had her in the small pen, and I would just get in there, bring my bucket out and sit and read a book, just so she got used to just me being around. And then once we moved her out here, obviously she had more room to be running around, and she decided that she didn't want to have much to do with us. So I've been using feed against her. And so whenever we come out to feed, we always have a bucket. We throw the bucket in, we throw the food in, and we just sit with the bucket. And then we got to where we were just moving the bucket closer and closer. And we started putting our hands on it. We started making noise, we started moving around. And then we started touching her. And now she hates that we do it, but she knows if she doesn't take it, that Stu will, and he'll be able to just sit here and eat and eat and eat. So, not saying that she likes it, but she likes to eat, so she knows me touching her is going to be part of her eating. And the main reason I'm doing that is I just want her to know that she can trust me, she's safe. That is our big new addition to the homestead. It's Sally. So now we got Stu and we got Sally. Her name, because she's going to be making a whole lot of Salisbury steak babies. All right, Sally.
I start talking or whatever, she's in and out. She's still learning that, hey, these people are okay. They feed me, and I get to roll on with life. But the guy we got her from, he's a no shot, no antibiotic guy. He has probably 20 females out there, and this year he ended up with 18 calves. So we got a hold of him and talked to him about his setup, his natural grass feeding. He does give them some hay in the winter time, but she was what we wanted, what we were looking for.
Getting a little pushy. Breakfast is starting to get a little thinner, so they're deciding who's gonna be boss. Today it's Stu. Yesterday it was Sally.
Yeah.
Anyway, so where have we been? So last month wasn't really a great month for us. It started out with, I blew my knee out. I sprained my MCL and my something, I don't know, this little thingy right here, sprained it, and MCL. So I was pretty much having to sit with my leg up for a good solid 3 weeks, so I didn't get a lot done. We did still harvest a lot, and to be completely honest, the main thing that I do in September is I do a lot of harvesting and canning, and you guys have seen those videos, so just take those videos and just times it by like 8, and that's pretty much what I've been doing.
Times it like 800.
My thought was, well, I'll just give Kenny the camera and then he can run with it. And so by the time we thought about that, he started having problems with his teeth. He got infections and everything else in his teeth.
Yeah, that was a whole, I've never been to the dentist that much in my entire life. I just had them all. I just said, rip them out, I'm done.
Well, at first he was dealing with the infection, and then obviously he was just like, done is done. So he just went ahead and had them all ripped out. So then obviously he couldn't do the feeding. So then the feeding was back to me, but I still wasn't super confident on my knee. So most of it was just over the fence type things. So between my knee, his mouth, and the fact that we really just weren't doing a whole lot other than just maintaining, because neither one of us were in a position to do much more than just maintain what we had.
Yeah.
So there really just wasn't a whole lot to shoot, to be honest with you. But now I'm healed up, he's healed up, and we've got a lot to get done. We've got a whole month to make up for.
We got all kinds of stuff.
We got a lot of projects going. That being this month, there's going to be quite a few things going on. There might be more uploads. I'm not going to try to stick to a schedule. I'm just going to, whenever we're doing something, I'm going to tape it and I'm going to put it up here and share it with you guys. I will say one thing though. I did miss all the comments and everything, you know, from our community.
Look, Stu wants in the shot.
Yeah.
He's feeling a little left out on the camera, so he's gonna wander up here, stick his nose in. Stu, you wanna put your 2 cents in?
You got something to say?
Subscribe and give a thumbs up. This is Kenny and Angie here at Abundant Acres Homestead. Be safe and God bless.
He's gonna act like I'm spraying him with acid.
Well, not today.
Not today. You either get fly sprayed or you don't eat. This is how it's going to work. How hungry are you? You're getting sprayed. You'll give before I will.